Hey guys, it is KStar. Thank you so much for watching my video here today. Listen, let's get started. You are unfuckable with, okay? Let's just get started on this. You are unfuckable with. Listen, your power, your birthright, those that have been what they call control have actually lived out of fear. When we believe we have been living out of fear, no, it's them that's living out of fear. We are the stronger race. You are not to be fucked with. Think about everything that they've tried to do to extinguish us, give us false information, taint our food, our air, our water, our oxygen. Okay, who's paying for oxygen right now? There are people paying for oxygen tanks. I mean, let's go, people. The things that should be free, we're paying for. It's a system built to confuse us. There's a system built to make us feel lack and fear, and the division is real because you think about if we come together like we are as a collective right now, consciousness. But if we do that in a physical sense and we become unstoppable, grow your own food, buy from your own businesses, the businesses that support you, not the businesses that reject you. You are not just here to provide more income for someone who has tried to extinguish you since your birth, who someone has claimed you since your birth, and it is of no parts of what you are really here to be and to do. The lack, the false sense of security is not what you were put here to do. Think about how powerful you are when someone fears you just from walking on the same side of the street, or standing in an elevator with them, or being intelligent, or being outspoken, or speaking up. They will kill you. Let me not say that. I don't know. For entertainment purposes, let's just say you are a threat. When you stand up for what you believe in, you stay strong on that, you know your purpose, you know your worth, that is fearful to the people who believe they are in power because it's showing you really have the power. What are they afraid of? Why have they tried to extinguish us for generations? Why have they tried to diminish the power? Even when you step into a room, there's fear. There's literally heat surging off of us, our bodies, and we're provided with more heat from the sun. So we are supercharged when we step into any place. The woman, the woman, you know, there is a saying in many books, but they always try to also diminish the power of a melanated woman because think about how powerful it is. It really is. You are the portals in and out. Think about this. Men, you are our strength. You are our protectors. You are here to cover us. There should not be this division. There should not be this separation based on money. There should not be this checklist of boxes that should not exist. Once you start accepting yourself and loving yourself, you're able to do that with other people and share who you are. There won't be so I'm protecting my heart. I am about money. I'm money and God, money and God. That's a division. Where exactly is your loyalty? Who are you really loyal to if you're confused about who and what you're actually serving? There's a division. If you put money and God in the same sentence as if I'm getting this money, I'm getting the money for who? What do you? I'm not talking about the little community basketball and things like that. No shade. I'm just saying, when it comes down to intimate relationships, are you really being vulnerable? Are you really showing your strength by showing your weakness to your woman, to your children? Are you walking around your homes naked? Why are people embarrassed by the naked body? Why is it so turned into something so perverted? What is that about, right? Think about the fact if you want to go back to the book of Genesis in the Bible, and it speaks about them covering themselves because they were embarrassed. Embarrassed of what? And now as a community, we brought that to a place where we're not just embarrassed of our bodies, we also shame other people about theirs. You don't know someone's mission. You don't know someone's purpose. You don't know why they look the way they look to live out the mission they're here to live. That is not for you to judge. All that you're here to do is live your path, share your knowledge, share whatever you have if you have an overflow. I'm not saying giving from a give from empty cup. If you don't have love within yourself, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to give that to someone else? If your wealth is not overflowing, how are you going to give to someone else? If you're lacking in your heart, that giving you're giving is for show. I'm here to tell you that's really for show. So you can tell people what you do so you seem like a better person. A good person will give and no one knows. A good person will love unconditionally and be vulnerable time and time again. Even if they're afraid, even if it hurts, even if it doesn't look like this is the one for you. It doesn't have to be. You can share 5 minutes with someone, or 5 seconds, or 5 years, 5 decades, and still provide the kind of love that you're supposed to be here to provide. I think it's being overshadowed with the material things and you thinking you're the shit, and just thinking that letting the ego play and the mind play, and you believing that you are bigger in a way that you are not bigger. You're bigger and more powerful in a way that seems very small, like being vulnerable, like giving without expectations. I mean, that's the power in taking power over where you spend your money when you actually get the money. You guys are spending the money on things to show people that you are living better in life when you really inside are not living the better life, because your sadness shows on you, your lack shows on you. You can't cover that in cars and clothes and the artifacts that you wear that you call jewelry. You can't cover that. You can't cover the fact that you are really unhappy inside your spirit because you haven't either discovered your true self, or you're still portraying this character that you think fits into this world, that makes you feel valuable, that makes you seem like you have power. But when you get back to your authentic self, you realize that is naturally in you to weave to other people. You walk into a room and you shine. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever lose that light. You're here to share that light and walk on this golden path. Yes, forget the yellow brick road. It's a golden path. Your mission is to discover again the nature of things, go back to what's natural. Appreciate the little things that people don't see. Give in a way that only you share with God. Acknowledge your worth, acknowledge your power. Step out into the world with that light. You are the sun. And at night you are the moon, but it's like you are the sun. You have that light even in the darkness. So remember that's what you're here to do. Remember the important things and don't get lost in the sauce, as they say. And when you do, that's what we're here as a collective, to keep each other strong, to rebuild the community, to get back to the place that we're supposed to be. We are awakened, which means we have detached ourselves, unhooked ourselves from that contract, from that way of thinking, from that mindset, from that way of life, from the control of a system that doesn't care about us. It's a soulless system. Think about it. It's a soulless system. So I am here to share. I am here to keep sharing with you guys the overflow of abundance of downloads, or even my spirit speaking to you guys is not in vain. Listen, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.